What is up, guys? My name's Yen. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Alright, guys, so today's video we are going to be talking about the patch fix and unfortunately some patch bugs that came with that. Also, we are going to be getting into a little bit of the console controversy as well as just the Horse Ranch pack in general with early release content, bugs, and etc. With that being said, we are going to dive deep into it, but I did want to let you guys know that I am now streaming over on Twitch and everything will be linked down below. For those who do not have the platform or who just miss out on it, I will link my streams channel down below as well. And we are getting closer to announcing the 2 winners for the Horse Ranch expansion pack. All you have to do is be subscribed to me or following my Twitter or TikTok. With that being said, we are going to move into the very first topic with the update being stating that we now have Three Sisters Chili, Native American hairstyles, and painted ceilings. Head into the game to check out the new update, and many people did take to Twitter to announce their concerns as well as their exciting news because of this. I'm not going to read too much into it because I'm sure by now you guys have already looked into it and you've seen basically the recap of it all. Now, I will do like a small portion recap and of course my thoughts and opinions when I did take to Twitter to announce stating that I was going on Twitch to look at the base game update. With that being said, I do have that video already up if you want to see a live and in-person video, but I was amazed at the new hairstyles. I thought they were really good and really great to add. In my personal opinion, I felt that the eye bags really added gameplay and storytelling when it comes down to your Sims. We did have some new traits such as alphabetical order. Apparently they were never in alphabetical order. I remember them being in alphabetical order, but apparently it never was, and there's just overall some organization going into it. The ceilings, I will say, needed a little tutorial. I tried to look on the build and lessons, but there was no tutorial on it. I felt like that was something they should have definitely added upon the new patch update and once you landed into the build mode. With that being said, Hinford Hin actually has a really good, intro and telling you exactly how to use the Sims 3 camera mode to be able to paint the ceilings and, just have an overall better understanding of building. With that being said, over on the Twitch live, we did go ahead and take a look at the Three Sisters Chili, and of course I thought that it was a really good addition to the game. I just wish they ended up adding a little bit more food. With that being said, a lot of Simmers did take to Twitter to announce their excitement about the new patch updates, including the #1 being painted ceilings. Everyone was really excited about that, but some users even noticed by the name of Sims Delicious said, did you guys notice that they changed the animal tab and it adds the insect farm, bee box, chickens, and the sheds for llamas and cows all into one category, and it's in the outside activities. As you guys can see, this is what the new one looks like, but versus the old one back then, it looks very similar to, of course, the cats and dogs or cottage living, but this is what the icons used to look like before. Somatically actually took to Twitter to say, in the latest update, Willow Creek's description has been changed to remove words like plantation, aristocratic farmers, and southern gentry. Now, we're going to take a deep dive into what the previous ones before and what it is now. Right now, it is now Willow Creek is a lush bayou of rolling hills intertwined with marshy riverways. It's home to a long-standing reputations and simple lifestyles full of coastal hospitality, convenient with town comforts, lively neighbors, and a grandeur of property possibilities. Willow Creek is the idyllic place to settle down and settle in. What it was before is a verdant, sprawling region of lush bayous and rolling plantation land, and is home to aristocratic farmers, southern gentry, and swamp dwellers. Willow Creek is a diverse blend of rich tradition, understated grandeur, and true salt of the earth hospitality. What are your thoughts and opinions on that? Go ahead and let me know below, and please keep it respectful. With that being said, a lot of Simmers just basically took to Twitter to announce their excitement when it came down to the new presets, eyes, eyebrows, hairstyles that came with the base game update. A lot of people felt that they could now make middle-aged Sims, and just overall, like I said, it's really great for gameplay and storytelling. Central Summer did a really good job at tweeting out the layout of what the new floors are we're going to be looking at. Now, I did miss this on the live stream because I was trying to figure out what was new and what wasn't, and it was kind of hard to figure out how you had to navigate everything. Again, I do feel like that when we do have new base game updates and new things added into the game, I would have really appreciated to have that little yellow bar just for something to go off reference and saying, okay, this is the one that's new, instead of going to having to go seek and find it. Now, as far as my thoughts and opinions towards the exact update, to me, one thing I really wish they would have done, especially when it came down to the 3 hairs that were added into Create a Sim, I felt like they could have added a little bit more hairs as well as clothing. I felt like maybe 2 or 3 pieces of clothing would have been great, but initially I think they should have just added overall longer hairs. With each hairstyle, I feel like personally they could have added a short length, a middle length, and then a waist length, but that's just my personal opinion. I also would have liked to include a little bit more foods other than just one. Again, the patch update had a couple of different things, such as new eye category details and ceilings, and you know, we got a lot of stuff, but also I feel like if they were going to go the Native American route, they could have done their, you know, their research. And you know, I know that it's a very sensitive touch and topic, and we did cover that on the stream, that sometimes they don't want to come across as being quote unquote like ignorant and just putting anything into the game, but that's where research comes in handy, and it's not really that hard to do a lot of research, but I feel like there could have been more added. With that being said, we are going to get into the very next topic, and of course you guys are always welcome to leave your thoughts and opinions down below, just as long as you keep them respectful. Of course, it wouldn't be The Sims 4 coming with a new update without bugs and glitches. Many users did take to Twitter to announce their concerns regarding what is going on with their game. Someone by the name of Brick Lion said, "Did the animations VFX broke with the latest patch? The objects do not appear when selecting traits, and I hope live mode is not affected by it." As you guys can see, the traits have and the animations have been kind of off, especially with the VFX, and this is unfortunate because I did see this a couple of times over on Twitter. Many people were announcing their concerns, and of course it's happening with alongside the washing the dishes. Now again, this is with all mods taken out, and of course many people did leave their concerns and frustrations, and there is now an answers EAHQ section where it's saying missing in many areas across the game. Now I did notice, however, that EA Solaire, which is a community manager, was already on it saying, "Hi, in order to help us track things better, please create separate reports for each situation of missing animations that you're seeing." Someone else by the name of Hinford on Hin, of course, that we all know and love, saying there is a new bug report for specifically the new eyebrows, how they don't match with the true black swatch colors, instead give off the blue grayish tones. And of course this has its own section over on the EA Answers HQ as well, and this is what this is referring to. It's more of a grayish black than the actual true black section when you click it. Again, I did notice this over on the stream when I was going ahead and selecting eyebrows and different swatching colors, but of course again, it's The Sims 4. There wouldn't be a patch update without something else going wrong. It could never just be one or the other. It just has to be both when it comes down to The Sims 4. But let me know down below if any of you guys are also experiencing some of these issues, as well as just in general if you guys are having any patch updates going wrong. Fortunately for me, I haven't found too many things going on wrong with my game other than the usual bugs and glitches that usually happen within you know, the game just itself. With that being said, Fable Simmer actually took to Twitter saying, "Okay, but the fact that we now have cat lover, dog lover, horse lover, and animal enthusiast, please stop. Also, animal enthusiast gives you benefits to all animals. I'm assuming horses and goats, sheep too. So they kind of make cat and dog lover pointless to me." And I completely agree, and I also wish that they would have added a little bit more traits and aspirations when it came more to the Native American and indigenous culture. Now with that being said, many people did feel that it did lack a lot of things when it came down to representation with the Native Americans, and everybody was asking, are we getting more with the Horse Ranch pack? Again, there wasn't a lot stated when it came down to all these issues getting fixed, but again, it's The Sims. They haven't said anything much, but many people were also wondering what is going on with console. We do know that console has been facing its own set of issues ever since the beginning of the year, where the Live Sims Summit actually updated the Sims 4 consoles and changed everything completely and did a 360. Now with this new patch update, the console said that they fixed an issue where the cursor would become unresponsive, and when reviewing my packs tab in the main menu, players will now see growing together first when selecting that pack, but that's not what people wanted. They wanted a lot more, such as different things when it came down to also using the build mode as well as the free cam, and they completely changed the controls. For those who are console watching this, Leah Simmer actually has a petition going on, as well as just a community group in general for talking all things console. Another Simmer by the name of Jinx said, "It would be nice if our controls worked on console. No acknowledgement or consideration for your players on smaller platforms. The best update to build mode I missed out would be the ability to change light colors." So with that being said, let me know your thoughts and opinions for all my console out there, and The Sims has not said a word about that issue, let alone taking to The Sims Direct as well. Now with that being said, many Simmers are wondering, as we are getting closer and tomorrow as the release date of the Horse Ranch expansion pack, there unfortunately hasn't been any early access content. There has been speculation amongst other EA game changers where apparently they were supposed to do a live stream on it, but yet nothing has been said. That leaves a lot of Simmers worried and stopped a lot of Simmers from also doing a lot of pre-ordering when it comes down to the Horse Ranch pack. Usually the EA game changers would have had something out by now, but this might be the first time in history where we don't see any early access content. Again, it could be posted later on today from when I make this video, but as of right now, from when I'm recording it this morning, I do not see anything. With that being said, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions toward the news base game update. I felt overall it was a really good update, but I really do wish they would have added just a little bit more when it came down to clothing, as well as aspirations when it came down to representing, indigenous culture. With that being said, don't forget I am now over on Twitch, and I will also link down my stream channel as well. Don't forget also, we are only 2 days away from the announcement of the 2 winners for the new Horse Ranch expansion pack. Tomorrow will be the last day to enter because it will be closing at 12 afternoon Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. So again, please, if you want to go share with a friend, go ahead and do that. With that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you. We are officially on the road to 30K, and I want to thank all of you for the love and support you have shown me, not only for the past couple of videos, but since the beginning in general. I am truly grateful for every single one of you who have, just shouted me out, commented on my channel, leave a like, which truly does help out my channel, and just in general, overall, showing me love. The gratitude I appreciate so much, and it does not go unnoticed, even for the ones who just are silent viewers. With that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.